Now, I've written the title, If You Don't Wish to Be Australian, Go Back to Wherever You Wish to Be. Now, it's not racist. It's saying when you come to my country, be Australian. If you want to be African and all that, go back there. If it's so good, go back there. But if you come to my country, you will be how we be. That's why we are how we are. That's why we are so successful in our society. But you're trashing our society. You are destroying our society, just like where you come from, because you don't, you're not grateful, you're not nice, you're not kind. Then go back to trashy, violent stupidity. Don't come to this country and try and change it to your stupidity, because that's what it is. And you don't like it, I don't care. Go back. We want our freedom, we want our peace, we want to be good people here. That's what we want to be. If you don't like it, go back. Because what you're doing, you just, and the government's helping because, oh, poor, no, we're not racist for telling you you're being an asshole. That's got nothing to do with racism. It's telling you you're being an asshole and your way is wrong. I don't care. It's wrong. It's not ethical. It's not moral. It's dysfunctional. It's destruction. It's not helpful to humans. We have made a society where everybody is accepted as long as they respect the other and do not harm them. That is the moral of this society. And it came from, basically came from Jesus' his words, because there is no perfect way of living other than Jesus. And that's where the function of this society has come from. People say it doesn't. Well, explain how the only person who said turn the other cheek, two swords sufficient against a transgressor, so you defend yourself, but never attack, never hurt somebody. That all came from Jesus. No one else has ever said what he said. So you can all keep spitting into the thin air where it came from. It came from Jesus's mouth. That's where it came from. All this righteous behavior came from Jesus's mouth. When he spoke and said what is the correct and righteous manner to live as a human, that came from Jesus. And that's how we live in this country of Australia. It's getting worse because we're letting the infiltration of evil come into our society, and that's what it is. Evil ways are making their way into our society where you accept dumb shit. And you're just like, no, that's dumb. It's not normal. It's not logical. It's not what is the way that is right, because there is a right way and there's a wrong way. That's it. That's end of story. There's no, oh, maybe this way, maybe no. That's why Jesus was perfect, because he said there is only one way. That's the right way, and then there's the wrong way. And Jesus was very clear on his words, and that was so logical, so intelligent, so carefully, like he just said it. He didn't have to think about it. He just knew what it was. And the way he explained it is so your brain could go, oh, that's why. He can't deliberately tell you because you're too stupid to understand it. He has to put it in terms that your brain can understand it. God's God. He's not human. He came into human so we could understand him. Because it says in the Bible that God's voice is like a trumpet. So it probably burst eardrums to pieces. That's why he had to come in the flesh to talk, because if the Father spoke to you, it'd explode your head. So, and he's go, oh, you're just a crazy Bible basher. I'm not a person who goes to church all the time. I don't follow their stuff. I just read the Bible and understand that Jesus is God and he came in the flesh. In the flesh, God was called Jesus, the salvation Messiah, the one who came to save us from our sins. That's basically what Jesus was in the flesh. God had watched all the prophets, and everyone sin and stuff up and not be able to keep his word. So he sent himself, right? He sent himself into the world, into the flesh. Like God's put God into the flesh. So it's still God, but he's just in the flesh. Still one, it's still God. Right? He just put himself into the flesh. And that's why he's the son, because he's human, and we're called the sons of man. So he was the son, the chosen one of God to be living to tell us. And we're screwed. We are so dumb. Like violence, war, adultery, fornication, theft, fraud, lying, cheating, deliberately bashing the other human being, trying to get one over. We're terrible people. We're a disgrace to God. Like, and yeah, I'm sort of going off my topic, but yeah, it's just like, and it's like the nations, man. God was about countries, like having your identity as a country. He wasn't for a one world government thing. If you go read it, he's about nations, people having their bloodline, their people, and all that. And like, but just as long as you follow him, live his way, you can still have your thing, protect yourselves, your families, because your family is your unit, right? So that's why you have your countries and everything, because you're different. You're from a different family, tribe, whatever. So that's why you have borders and everything. And it's, and you have different ways if you're coming from a different country, and then you come to a country that's just like, no, we don't accept that. And you're like, don't care. It's also like, no, you're coming to our backyard. You want to live in our backyard, you have to live our way. And then you have, oh, well, you stole this land. I'm like, how much history do you know? You're like, what do you mean? How much history do you know? Because at the beginning of time, right, from the beginning, all the way through tribes, they were fighting and killing and raping and disrespecting God like no other. Every single race, color, person, whatever they were killing, raping, doing the most sinful stuff you could think of. Every race, every creed was doing it. So how do we come to this time and we're going to point to someone to blame? Blame everybody, every race, every creed, blame us all. And then we go back to zero and we go, let's make it better for the children. Stop this reparations bullshit. Okay, every creed, every race, every color, every person, right, in history, their bloodline has killed, raped, tortured, done all that stuff to another human. So there is no reparations. There is no pointing the finger at someone because we're all to blame. So if we're all to blame, how about we change it for the children? Stop the racism bullshit. Stop blaming somebody, and let's all go, I'm to blame myself. So how about we all come together and just go from zero and go, let's change it. But you won't, because some of you people are just got Satan in you so bad. You want to hurt the other race, the other color. You're a disgrace to God, man, that you think that another person, because of their skin color, that they're somehow, I don't know. It's just skin color. It's not the soul. It's not the spirit. That's what God's trying to tell you. Devil will make you look at skin color. Yeah, you're black. I know you're black. But what about your soul? What about your spirit? Who are you? If you're good to me, I'll be good to you. If you're an asshole to me, I'll be an asshole to you. It's pretty simple. It's not hard. God made it so easy. Don't look at the skin color. Don't look at the cover of the book. Find out the contents of the book. That goes not just with relationships of men and women. I'm talking about people, black, white, Asian, all that. Stop looking at the skin color. Find out who that person is. That's what your first thought should be. Who is that person? Yeah, they're black, they're white. Who gives a shit? Who is that person? That's what you should be thinking. Because I'm tired of people judging people on just what's on their body instead of who the person is. It's just it's so crap. Like the amount of lies people, it's both sexes, man. Both sexes do it. Both sexes will quick to judge the other sex on what they look like, what they have, and all that. I'm just like, is that even the person, or is that just you judging what they have and what they do? Like that person might be not that switched on, but might be the most caring, giving person you've ever met. You know, so what right do you have to discriminate them because they're not as smart as you or whatever? See, this is the problem. A lot of people think because you're doing better than someone else that you're a better person. Majority of the time, you're not. You're the biggest asshole on the planet. But you seem to think that's the way it should be. But you would die, and you'll go, "Oh, look at how great my life was," and then you'll die. Do you think it's it? When you sleep at night, right, and you have dreams and that, how is that possible? If you can think outside the box, or inside the box, or in any box, inside your mind, you can think, you can picture. How is that possible? Oh, well, it's your brain, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You can have dreams that can go anywhere. How's that possible? If there's no God, right, and there's none of his rules and that, he's just a figment of my imagination. He's some pixie in the clouds that you all reckon that's what God is, but he's not. But anyway, God ain't in the clouds. It's a you know how Islam likes to say metaphor and all that. Well, that's basically what it is. God coming in the clouds, because you can't see God. He had to come in the flesh for you to see him, because you can't see him. God ain't human. He came into humans. I keep trying to tell people this. They don't understand who God is. God is the beginning. He's that spark. He's everything known and unknown from the beginning to the end. He's the Alpha. He's the Omega. He's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. He is everything you can think of. That's God. Now, God created evil too. He created Satan, and Satan challenged him. And God just went, I made you. You're a moron. Get out. And Satan and his angels were kicked out. So if God knows everything, made everything, right? And he comes in to his own creation, because God's everything, right? And you think he can't come into human? Are you stupid? It's God. He's everything. He can come into flesh for sure. Like, that's God. Like, how is that not even, how are you even questioning that? That's God. God can do everything. God can do the impossible. He can make life itself. He can make the universe. He can make galaxies, asteroids, dinosaurs, supernovas. He can do it all. He's not human. He made human. Can he come in it? You bet he can. If he created it, of course he can come and do it. He can come into, right. He can come into human flesh, like we could make a robot and put ourselves in that robot. We're attempting to do it. So you don't think God can do it? Or do you think God's already showing us how to do it? See, you people aren't thinking. It's God giving us this. And Satan doesn't like it. But you aren't thinking. You're all so trapped in money and this world. You're not thinking it past it. Well, you think this is it. And you're getting shown that there's a galaxy outside of our Earth. You're getting shown stars. You're getting shown all these different things to just say. Think outside your head. Think, think, think outside the box. You're being shown it. You're being told, open your mind. Don't be trapped. And a lot of you are trapped to so much of this shit. It's being shown, open your head. Open your brain. Open everything you got and look. Open your eyes. I smoke weed, and I even like. It's just like it gives you more mind to look outside it. And people, you stupid potheads, don't. Yeah, no worries. And I've seen most years, and most years don't even go to the gym. So where's these pot guys are lazy? I'll probably outlift you, like whatever. And what I read books and everything. Like you don't know anything about weed. I don't do any other drugs, and weed's not a drug anyway. So whatever. I mean, it is now because the government got control of it, and they're putting chemicals in it. Like hydrobud's good if you know how to flush it. If you don't know how to flush, man, the chemicals in it, fuck, man, they give you such a headache, and you're just like, yeah, no thanks. And that's what the government did. They took control of it. I remember the first time I had medical weed, my brain hurt for ages. I got the biggest headache. And it's just like, bloody government. Because you used to be able to, most people would grow bush and they just put good fucking stuff in the soil. So it grew, so the buds became good and they got you high. Like this chemical shit. Because I don't like the other drugs. I'm not interested. I see what they do to people. I'm like, why would I want to do that? I watch people when they take the shit. And then I'm like, do I want to be like that? And I'm like, no, thank you. Like ice heads, speed heads, coke heads, heroin addicts. I've seen them all, man. They're just, no. Just, I don't want to be like that. I like how weird people are. Chill, just laugh. It's like you cannot have it if you're smoking with someone, you can't fight. It's just like you're so chilled. Like you have the occasional, but most of the time you just relax because you don't. Look, it is grass and beer. You're in the clear, but I don't recommend having alcohol with weed. It's just like you can if you're a calm person. Like I drink when I smoke weed because I'm a calm person. I just see no point to being a dick face. It's just like guys acting hard. It's like you're a dick. Go enjoy your life, moron. Like, oh, but no, like no one is trying to do anything to you. Like it's the top, what 1% are wealthy and 10% is rich. Like a majority of people are struggling, but today so many people try and step over like they're so much better. I'm just like, dude. The majority of people are struggling. You're being a prick. How about being nicer to humans? Like we're all in this together. That's the problem. We're not all in this together as a human race. We're so many differences, separation, nonsense. Like we have brought primary school and high school to adulthood, and it's not a good thing. Leave that for when you're learning it as a kid. Put all that crap back in high school and primary school. You want to be dress up and look like a freaking dog? Do that back in high school. The world is too. You have to really. If you want the human race to forward, you don't want to go backwards. We're not kids. I know God says to be like a kid, but you can't make it laws. Like, oh, I'm a fluffy dog. I'm like, no, you're just not. Why are we playing this stupid game? Oh, come on. No, no. It's silly. You all know it's silly. All this pronoun shit is just silly. And then you'll get these guys or these people who come out. They're not mature adult brains, and you should care about my feelings. And I'm like, feelings has nothing to do with what is proper, what is normal, what is common sense, what is logical, what is right for the human race, what should be what is true. Like you want to do that, fine, but don't put it into laws. Okay, you want to be a lesbian, a gay, whatever, fine, do that. Don't put it into laws. We don't care that you do it. Just don't put it into laws. Okay, no, no. I love God, and yes, if you're gay, it's a sin. But so is adultery, fornication, theft, and all that. So just stop with you're gay. Okay, is it a sin against God? Yes. I'm a sinner against God too. Like, you want to be gay, fine. Don't come near me though. I was molested as a kid. I don't like that shit. It pisses me off. I won't hurt you. I won't come near you. Just don't put that shit on me. Okay? I think to me, I think you're probably either raped as a kid or something, and or girls rejected you and you decided to go gay. Fine, don't care. You say you love men. No, you don't. Come on, dude. You look at women, man. Women are far more attractive than men are. Far more. Like, you do have some guys who really pretty themselves up, and I just go, yeah, not me. Like, I do my hair and shit, but I'm just saying, man. Like, I think there's so many excuses instead of just looking at reality and going, okay, that's what it is. That's it. We just have to do it. I'm sorry. Like, look at me, man. And I just live. I don't. uh, You can't make excuses for it. It's like, okay, I'm a male. My face is fucked up. I've got a big nose. I try a bit, but and and then you got this stuff about, like, I used to love working. Now it's like I've got to come up with get my brain in order to find something that's going to pay good, or I'm just going to be working for nothing. Doesn't matter how hard you work. Work save what? To buy a house that you're probably not going to be able to afford because they keep raising the bar. So the only way is to find a job that's going to give you good money, and they're hard to find now. Like, I'm talking real money, not this fucking 100,000, 200,000 a year, or 500,000 a year. I'm talking real money. Like, you have to. It's a dog eat dog world because humans don't care. Humans don't care about each other. We don't. The actions prove that we don't. The actions prove we do not care about humanity. We care about shiny cars, jewelry, who can shit on the next person, um, who, yeah, well, that's all we're saying. Whose dick's bigger? And, like, it's just retarded. It's so stupid. But I only say that because men do it. Men like to have the upper hand. Like, it's brutal being a man, and you have to stand your ground because men want to put, you know, I'm the man. I'm going to push you down and all that shit. I hate that crap, especially when they do it to the short guys, man. I hate when men try and stand over the short guys, or you get the short guys who have small men syndrome. It's just like, dude, just be a good human. Don't be a dick. Don't be an asshole to someone. Just you be the good person. You don't have to be the bad person because they're the bad person. That's just retarded. Like, you're allowed to stand your ground, but you don't have to be a dickhead about it. You're not a coward or anything if you don't play to their tune or that shit. That's just words. The coward is the one who does the wrong thing. The man is the one who does the right thing. That's what a man is. It's not what they betray. Yeah, read the Bible. It tells you a man is a man who stands up, defends himself. He's not a one who goes out punching people, shooting people, bad mouthing people. Like, that's a guy who is a coward because he can't be good. A bad person is a coward because he can't be righteous. That's why I don't care about the bad boys. Like, I'm just like, okay, you're a bad boy. What do you freaking do? Have fun. Have fun. Have fun when you die, and then you see this light in front of you, and then it looks at you, opens up a book, and says, "Oh, you're not in here. Sorry." But mate, you were the player, man. You're the man. You're the man. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care anymore. You're going to say, oh, because you're ugly, and I'll go, well, if I'm ugly, right? Do you reckon God would have been testing all of humans if he made good-looking people ugly people, black people, white people. Wouldn't you think that's a test to see what kind of person you're going to be judged for how you treat another human being? That do you actually have love for a human, or are you all about the picture, or are you about the heart? You have to think of these things. You have to open your mind. But most people don't open their mind and go, hang on a second. Am I being tested as a human? And people believe in aliens and they're testing us and everything. God's testing you. God wants to see who you are. Are you a good child for him? Are you a good child? Are you good to others? Are you like sometimes you get angry, right? But do you go, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry for saying that. Like some people have that heart and some people don't. Some people are cold as ice. I can be cold as ice, but I'm choosing love over it. I get very angry with people and I do have a lot of hate for people, but God's the one who stops me. Like I've said a lot of things on the internet now because of my anger. God will go, okay, you've said it, you got it on your chest, right? And I'll go have a conversation with him and I'll ask him for forgiveness and everything. But the idea of why I speak is to make you think maybe we need to change what's going on because this ain't good. This is heading in a wrong direction. And there's a blaze of fire coming. And it's only going to get bigger. Like we step further into this fire, like every day. Like look at what's happening in Iran and Israel. The fire is getting closer. Like all it has to do with is Ukraine and all that, and Israel and all that to escalate, and America to be dumb. Like who gives a shit? Like the best thing to do is to ring up the allies of Iran, like bring out Russia and China, and say, look, they've got this. We have warned them. Now we don't want to start a war. Tell them to not do it or it's going to escalate. And we don't want to escalate into a world war with yous because they aren't, they're threatening everybody, putting everyone else on edge. Like, I'm sure China and Russia don't want to go to war. It's not good for them either. War is good for no one. The only reason Iran wants to go to war because they're shit. They have their totalitarian, authoritarian dictatorship BS following Islam, and their country's crap. And they're trying to blame everyone else when it's their own fault. They should need to take accountability. Because they follow a dumbass like Muhammad, their country's just shit. I mean, you can't follow a guy like that and expect to prosper. You need to learn how to accept other people to prosper because that's how shit works. You have to build a bridge and shake hands and get over yourself. That's the only way the human race has prospered. Is because people ended up getting over themselves and going, "This is stupid. How about we try and make it a better society, a better way?" And it's taken a long time. Like we're 2025, and we still suck. As human beings, we still suck balls, like big time. We suck so bad. Like our society's terrible. Like was even the most simplest thing. Like we have roads, hospitals, and all that. But the human person is terrible. Everything's a distraction from talking to each other, and everyone's got to be fake. I can't talk to people because they're judging me and deciding if they're going to be my friend without even knowing me, and because I got a big mouth. I don't let you try and tell me how it is when I know how I've had to live and what I've had to take in from people because of the way I look. People go, "Oh, you don't look that." I go, "Don't lie to me. I can see the scars. I can see where all the pimples used to be." And you just didn't want to. No one wanted to talk to me. I had like one, two friends. Sorry, oh, hang on. There were a few, but most of the people used to give me shit and didn't want to hang around me or anything. So, I mean, the last when I was 16 is when people started hanging around me, and then you found out who your real friends were and that they were actually cowards. Talked all the nonsense about they're ready to fight, they're ready to help their mates out. Yeah, I got gang bashed. Two of these so-called friends let me get gang bashed, and I never saw them again. They're lucky I never saw them again. I will, I would have beaten the living piss out of both of them. They thought they were tough. I'll tell you the names. Right. One was Bobby Chan, the other one was Edis Carreras. Biggest cowards you ever meet in your life. Yeah, let me get gang bashed. The only person who stayed there was Jean Pierre D'Ambrosio. I love you to death, man. I will always love you for what you did. You stayed there and didn't let them bash the living shit out of me. Yeah, I'll never forget it. I know who my friends were back then. John Pierre D'Ambrosio was one of them. Jeremy Youngsma was another. Manuel Eduardo Flores was another. Jade Williamson, um, Jason Giles. Like these are like Ben Daniels. You know that these were my friends. They always, hung around me. They didn't, push me away or anything. Never left me. These other guys, man, they'd leave you, and like then they go, "Oh, why aren't you doing this?" I'm like, "Dude, you just treat me like shit. What, I'm gonna be your friend? Like, get out of my face." And they think because they do something and you give them money, oh, that's a friend. They go, "Dude, I'm paying so you can eat a dick." I'm giving you money. Like, you're not being a friend. You're not giving it for free. And like people just don't understand. Like they think, "Oh, I bet I'm paying, dude. I'm paying my way. Like, get off my dick." "Oh, you're not doing." I'm paying my way, dude. And I'll never forget the guys who told me. You know, their families. The people. The Flores family, Youngsman's family. They brilliant people, lovely people. Whatever, fellow, I don't care. They were nice to me. That's the main thing. They were good to me, and they even put up with my shit. Like so, the Flores and Youngsman family will always get respect from me. So D'Ambrosio's family too, man. Like, man, they are lovely people. I hope his brother changed his way, man. His brother was a bit gone, but they were the people that I knew. They were really good people. They never shat on me. Like, we had our moments, but they were never, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. The only flag that should be raised in this country is the Australian flag. And you know the only other flag that's raised in this country is the Indigenous flag. That's it. There's only two flags that should be raised in this country. And all these other flags, man. Like, okay, you want to fly that flag? Make sure you got that Australian flag above it. Why is that? Because that's the country you're in. You never ever put the country's flag under another flag in its country, because you've just basically said that country is in this country and above it. No, Australia is on top of every other country in its country. You come to this country, Australia is number one. And you will respect us, you'll respect our laws, you'll respect our ways, you'll just respect us. Or you will turn around and you will go back. We don't care. Like, we don't just accept your shit. So what are you doing? No, 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 no. You're not doing that. Oh, but no, no. You want to do that? Pack your bags and go back to where you think you can just do that. Because here, no, you're just not doing it. Oh, but no if buts, like you're being disrespectful to our way. Oh, but you're not respecting. We don't have to. This is our country. You're not understanding. So you're disrespecting our country, our way. We will respect your country when we go there, but you respect our country when you come here. That isn't that fair? Isn't that what you're meant to do? You come to my country, you respect me. I go to your country, I respect you. Like, isn't that just normal? So I think everyone needs to really figure out who's being disrespectful and who's being respectful. You're coming to our country or you're disrespecting the country, then you don't belong here. If I go to your country, I've got to be respectful, don't I? Well, there's your answer. Right there, smack bang in your face. Respect the country you're in, and I respect the country when I go to it. It's simple. Respect the country. The country you're in, you respect their ways and you live their way. Praise Jesus.